He'll bring it out. It's Fox. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
What a great job by this defense. You get a third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wants it all. Looking for the goal line. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown Gamecocks! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Here's the pressure. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys
trying to get behind the defense. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young, athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he could advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
He wants to change this route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Oh, what a move. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dumps it to the back. And a misconnection on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Rushes on him. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He's got it. Stepped out of bounds at the 38-yard line, and you want to talk about flipping the field. He just did it like that. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40.
Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream.
Score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Catches it, passes, sticks, and still on his feet. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Creates a little space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Right on the money. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Hello.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. Slithers into space. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure. But this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a 1st down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Get the hell out of dodge.
When they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense and pressure in the field.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Once he got a step, it was right to the house.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. The RPO, it's complete.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Looking to pass, it's Henderson. Under fire. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Got some room headed to the goal line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think
Glass of milk.
Throws for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money.
I didn't catch that you weren't looking. You know, you were looking out there.
perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't
What?
get there a little bit early.
So take that
Saving
field?
the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers.
Look at that. Win this shit.
Not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, South Carolina. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got him downfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are looking at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big plays.
Just can't pull the trigger. Quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play, what do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
Complete downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Henderson. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking to the big tight end. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over.
He quit. I'm sorry.
You try to get his last shot, man.
Quit it.
Not you like getting out of the cheating. Your world.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. To the air, it's Sellers. Steps away. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
He lobs one high down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Sets up the screen. Jukes his way for more. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Sellers. He lobs it high and deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Finds his man, it's Harvard. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Touch pass on the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run.
You got to be in shape, chasing them around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
This should work this time.
Looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter.
I did.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bringing the heat. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences for that now, you got to have your defense go way out. So you start the game trying to be aggressive, well, defense is going to get my back now.
He's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Caught in the backfield. It's Maryland. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. Shakes off the defender. And he used that big, powerful stiff arm to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The throw to the outside is complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the
Somebody might be an issue.
And with that, they break the seal of scoring. It's 2-0. So they get the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's loose. They've got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Finds the tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
On target over the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks the tackle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Pressure coming. Throws to the wideout. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1. The Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll open the second half with a run. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Good timing on the quick out. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Pulls it in, it's Harden. He's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Maryland. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Man, you see those tight ends catch the football. You're coming up and try to get on the ground as fast as they can. They're such big athletes, though. You gotta pick your poison. A lot of times you try to go low, and they hurdle you or put that hand down. Nice job by the tight end breaking a tackle and getting some extra yards.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Looks as if they're going to pass on the chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And the Mustangs get the 1st down.
And I like it. No hesitation, belief in my offensive unit. 4th and short equals success for me. I want the touchdown. Now set up on a 1st and goal situation because of good physical play.
Steps away to find some room. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, they can.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. He was looking for more running room, and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Making side adjustments here. Going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Bennett. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people will do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Keeps looking downfield. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. Change things. Defense got it. They're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Look out, he's got room. Makes it past the marker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. The offense coughs it up. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knock him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, that 2-minute drill, man, you're searching for those 1st downs. You got to find them. Sometimes it's a run, sometimes it's a screen. Whatever it is, they choose to run the football here. Still time, but we're still in that hurry-up situation.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
I tell you what, you got to love the way this defense attacks downhill. I mean, they see QB run, they pull the trigger. They're not waiting. There's not a lot of guys standing around watching, playing so fast, stringing that thing out.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got an open man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Buying some time. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Wants to go up top. He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for 2 there, and they make him pay off. They're up by 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Jennings. Skips away from pressure. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher...
Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Harbor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He's going to take a shot right away. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake on it.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in this stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I think early in the game, you can really set the tone. You got the completion. You set up a manageable fourth down situation. Do I want to be aggressive? Do I want to show them I'm willing to go for it on fourth down? I got a great opportunity right here.
They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Grab near the marker, it's Bennett. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback trying to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance. But you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one. He wasn't able to.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Got room to work. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The offense changing the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open, makes the catch. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Tosses it incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and what it looks like just that.
And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Slings it downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in, the first down and more. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. The throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make.
He's going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
White 94 slider choice. White 94 slider choice.
To the air, it's Jennings. The quick out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
At the 42. Now a 4th down.
The offense hasn't been able to get it done on 4th down. 0 for 2 so far. They'll try to turn that around here. Quarterback moving. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab. Got the conversion and still going. Touchdown, SMU. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that.
You a
He had an
bitch.
opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Dances away to buy time. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, SMU.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hudson. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out. He goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding this receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Unleashes one. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
He'll need some juice in that arm on third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Tie game here early in the second half, and offensively you're hoping to get something going, but after that incompletion it kind of kills all of your momentum. This quarterback is really going to have to lock in here for the rest of this game if they're going to win.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Play action on first down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. The play action fake. Might be looking to run. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Sellers. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive...
He lost one down the sideline. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
He'll bring it out. It's Brinson. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Forced out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And this is easily the most important play call of the game now. 4th down, you're out of field goal range. You have to come up with a completion here to give yourself an opportunity to win this game.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes a grab past the marker. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The option look. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Timeout, SMU.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? You kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Fires to the right. It's caught. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, South Carolina.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close. Tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. To the air on 1st down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Harden. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Grab near the sticks. It's Knight. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Makes the catch. Touchdown Mustangs. They strike first here in overtime.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And they did tack on the extra point. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense.